Hello and welcome to hello and welcome to this taste challenge. Got my Tulane stuff on. Not that that's relevant to what we're doing. We're looking at since 1964, really goes back to the 1940s. Old English 800 brand malt liquor. Malt liquor, always malt liquor. Cold wind blue. It is blue. All right. In this beautiful plastic 42-ounce bottle. Oh, nice little smoke there. We're going to be putting this in competition against Cold Wind Blue, Magnum malt liquor, Magnum premium malt liquor, introduced in 1981 in this beautiful plastic 42-ounce bottle, 5.6% alcohol, no skunk. All right, I bought these two bottles in St. John the Baptist Parish, Louisiana, on Louisiana Highway 3188 southbound this morning, a little while ago. They were $1.99 for each 42-ounce bottle. I'm going to go put these back in the fridge because I want them to stay cold. Now, are there disadvantages to the plastic bottles? Yes. The aesthetics are crap. You know, it looks cheap, and it has that wonderful thud sound. Are there advantages? Yes. Like my friend David said, you could refill them with water if you're at a parade in New Orleans for Mardi Gras Day. Secondly, you can reseal the cap really tight, like you couldn't do with glass. You could do it pretty tight with glass, but really tight with the plastic. It's almost like they weld together, keeping the carbonation in, keeping the beer fresh. The Magnum has a January 2019 date. The Old English, April 2019. Super fresh. All right. OE 800. Magnum. They're both certified kosher. They're both gold. You can see that. Maybe the Magnum is, this is the Magnum, right? It's slightly lighter. It's a little bit less alcohol, 5.6 as opposed to 5.9. The calorie count, I forgot to check that when I had the bottles out. Doesn't really matter. They're low, about 153. Do believe. Gonna get them good and mixed up here in the morning. Yes, this is part of the Malt Liquor Project. The famous, or in some people's mind, infamous Malt Liquor Project. So we have two malt liquors, which you know about that. Like I said, Magnum, owned by MillerCoors, introduced by Miller as their malt liquor offering, which you know about that, replacing Miller. There used to be a Miller malt liquor. I never had it. I mean, I was a little kid when it was out. I wasn't drinking malt liquor. What you know about that? All right, now, so let's see. Magnum. Great American Beer Festival, silver medal, 1993. Calories, 157, 157. Old English, 800. Not the high gravity, 161 calories. Oh, more calories. All right. Water, barley malt, corn syrup, dextrose, and maltose. That's the brewer's syrup. You can't buy it at the grocery store. Yeast and hop extract. Now, when it first hit the market, it was actually Ruff's Old English Stout stout malt liquor. Ruff's Old English stout malt liquor. And if you look at some of the old labels, let's see. Water, barley malt, corn syrup, dextrose, maltose, yeast, and hop extract. Okay, so 157 to 157 to 161, pretty close. All right, I think we got it taken care of over there, yeah. All right. Will I be able to tell them apart? I don't know about that. Smells nice, beer-like, grain. Same thing, sweet, bready. Good morning, Ron, says Ronnie S. Heads up. Heads up. Not much lacing here or head of foam on these D'Amore little mini snifter glasses. So it was Ruff's Old English brand 600. It used to be called 600. Why the number? I don't know. Stout malt liquor. But if you look carefully at those old 1940s labels, it said 8% alcohol by weight. 8% alcohol. That means it was like 9% alcohol back in the 40s. But they could sell it like that because it was not a beer. It was a malt liquor. The government, I think the United States government knew it was all a game, but there's a lot of tax revenue from that, so they were willing to wink at it and let this malt liquor be sold 9% alcohol. But no way we're going to sell beer for above 5%. Can't have a bunch of drunks. So that little game was played, and so we have the modern version, the 5.9. In California, it's 7.5. It kind of harkens back to the old days. And then we have the high gravity, which is 8%. Magnum was introduced. It may have been a little higher. I think back in the old days, 6%. It's been dropped to 5.6, but it was introduced in 1981. Okay. Sweet, bready, yeasty, bread crust, lighter, medium-bodied, maybe medium-bodied, crisp finish, ultra drinkable, incredibly drinkable. I ought to get on here and do like this. It's great, and I'm only going to review the best beers in the world. Let you join my nation. Let you join my nation. All right. Okay. Well. They taste very similar. Are they as good as Natural Father? Says Dancing Dog 60. I think they're better than Natural Father. Oh, I love Natural Father. Natty Daddy's a great high gravity lager. It's too strong for me. The 8% I can't tolerate. 6% is my tipping point. Once it gets above 6%, these lagers become very unpleasant to me. 5.6, 6%, that's my preferred area. And I love to be in that area. Okay. I miss the old St. Ides 6%. I'm looking at a bottle right there. Oh, that's the good old days. 1998, I would get the St. Ides 6%. So I would drink it out of the 22-ounce glass bottle. All right, now. It's gold and it tastes like liquid gold wonderfulness. Now, my friend David, who buys extremely expensive barrel-aged craft beers, as you know, loves Old English as a standby. It's often in his fridge, capped. He's luxuriating in it. Natty Daddy is high, and I like it, but it doesn't do good things to me, so maybe I'll try Magnum. Yeah. $1.99 for 42 ounces. Uh-oh. Who is calling me at this time? Hello? Yes. I'm doing something right now. Can I call you right back? I won't be long. All right. I'll call you back shortly. I'm so popular. I get all these calls. But they all come in clusters. Okay. Now. So It's very clean. It's so clean. This one over here. This one's a little sharper and it got a little more hop bite. Okay, I think I'm on the right track here. Does Eagle still exist? Unfortunately, the Eagle was discontinued in 1997 when the company went out of business suddenly. Talking about Sterling Brewing of Indiana, Evansville. I did buy a 6-pack of the Eagle, also on the same highway, Louisiana Highway 3188. A beautiful malt liquor, but company's gone. Okay, now which is which? It's a tie in quality. Let's forget a winner. There is no winner. The winner is you, the consumer. You can get a 42-ounce bottle for $1.99. You're the winner. Okay, that's one of the best beer prices in Louisiana. In the other states, yeah, I know it's cheaper. Baton Rouge, probably get it for $1.75, $1.80. Especially Magnum. Baton Rouge is a Magnum town, just like Shreveport is a Schlitz malt liquor town. So, with a little bit more noticeable, and I think it's noble hops they're using here, noble hops for the Magnum. It's a little, if you're more into the hop note bitterness, you might want to go with the Magnum. If you want an all-around smoother or yeastier product, maybe slightly sweeter, you go with the Olde English 800 brand. But for quality and enjoyability, it's a dead tie, dead tie. So I'm going to say this is Olde English. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, it's no big tragedy, of course. No, it's Magnum. Just goes to show you, Olde English has a little stronger hop note. You know, but hey, I'm not an expert. I'm just a consumer like you. All right, so that was a fun challenge. What does it prove? Can I tell them apart? No. Would I be keen or open to do Olde English versus, because I bought a 15-pack of the Keystone Ice. Would I be willing to do Magnum versus Keystone Ice and Olde English versus Keystone Ice? I certainly would. I think I would be able to tell them apart because of Keystone Ice's sort of calling card banana note and an unusual yeast quality. I don't think that would be too difficult. This was rather difficult. And when I was leaving the store, I thought to myself, this could be a challenge, a real challenge. And it was. Okay, they're both good. Oh, yeah, these are both winners. Oh, yeah, I forgot to check the awards for Olde English. Let's see. Check my history here. Olde English has won many awards. Let's see real fast. Then I'm gonna make that return call. And then do a lot of fun activities today. Olde English 800. Put my 2-lane cap back on. Huh, interesting. They don't show any awards. Let me see if I click on the website. Oh yeah, it's going to take me to Anheuser-Busch InBev. Come on, Miller, get your games. Come on, MillerCoors, MillerCoors, get your game together. You click the link, it says visit the Olde English site. It takes you to Anheuser-Busch InBev. Not a good idea. You don't want to be Chevrolet and say click on the Silverado link and it takes you to Ford F-150. Not a good idea. Not my problem. Get it together, MillerCoors. Y'all got a problem. I get to watch British Columbia. Boston College versus Clemson tonight. And I get to watch LSU at Arkansas tonight. Thanks for watching this video production. It's a tie. It's a double winner. I'll sum this up by saying this was an approach conflict. It was a conflict because you have to choose, right? You can't drink both at the same time. But it's approach. Either choice you make is a winner. A winner. Thank you very much.